How in the world do people expect you to keep your house show ready every morning before work when your mornings are already chaos? I mean, some of us are putting mascara on in the car. And listen, there's no judgment. We've all done it, especially when we have kids. Mornings are crazy, especially when your house is on the market and you're trying to get everything going for the day. So the idea that you're going to deep clean your kitchen at 7:15, it's just not happening. I know the thought of having your house on the market when you have kids is incredibly stressful. It feels like a daunting and impossible task. In the world are you supposed to keep your house spotless when you have a family? Having your house on the market when you have kids does not need to be chaos. Using some of my tips and tricks is going to make you feel a little bit more organized so your mornings are not as chaotic as you're imagining them to be. Hi, my name is Naomi Abel with Naomi Abel Realty, and I'm licensed in North and South Carolina. I help buyers and sellers purchase and sell their homes using a streamlined process through the Naomi Abel Realty experience. My goal is to take as much stress off of your shoulders as possible and walk you through the process from beginning to close. So let's get into efficient ways to keep your home show ready when you have kids. Let's start with the tool that will absolutely save your life. It's baskets. Baskets are the cheat code of selling a home with kids because they let you clean your entire house in 5 minutes, or at least make it look like you did. Throw everything in a basket before showing. Each one of your kiddos will get a basket also. There's going to be a car basket for last minute things, a kitchen basket. So when a showing gets scheduled at the last minute, and trust me, it will, you just grab the baskets, sweep everything in, toss the lid on, and either slide it under the bed or straight into the pantry or the car or under the sink. It's out of sight, out of mind. Step 2, get your kids involved and make it fun. Now listen, the secret to sanity is not doing everything yourself. Get the kiddos involved. And I know what you're thinking, my kids, they are not going to help. You don't know my kids. They don't ever do anything around the house. But hear me out. Kids love being given real responsibility. They want to feel part of the process. Give each one of your kids 3 boxes. There's going to be a keep box, a donate to another kid in need box, and a trash box. This not only declutters your kids' rooms and bonus room, it's teaching your kids about generosity and responsibility. And you make it a game. Set a 15-minute timer, turn on the music, and see who can make the best decisions the fastest. And yes, there's always a winner for a game like this. Usually the winner picks dinner, usually pizza. I also give my kiddo clients a moving adventures coloring book. It has word searches, places to draw their favorite memories, a daily checklist so they feel like important members of the mission to get the house sold. What I've learned after helping dozens and dozens of families is that kids want to be a part of it. They just need a role that feels special and not overwhelming and age appropriate. Step 3 is the dinner strategy so you don't lose your mind after work and during witching hour. And I know the stress of dinner can be overwhelming and they can get tricky if you're not strategic. Because the last thing you want to do is clean the kitchen before you do bedtime and bath time with the kids. And you don't want to deal with it before showing in the morning. So here's the survival plan that usually works for my clients. Cook a few large meals early in the week and live off of those leftovers. And listen, now is not the time to be eco-friendly. So we're going to use paper plates. Each family member gets 1 cup per day. You're going to save so much time and so much stress and so much dishwashing that it will relieve a lot of the burden from your shoulders. And then every morning before you leave the house, put the breakfast dishes straight into the dishwasher and hit start on the dishwasher. And that way, if a showing request comes through at noon while you're at work, you're not panicking about dirty dishes in the sink. Step 4, the bedtime and bathroom hack that changes everything. And I want to talk about this because that witching hour can be stressful. And I want to take the stress out of it. So again, to take the stress out of it, each kid gets a bathroom basket. They're going to put their toothbrush, toothpaste, hairbrush, hair ties, face wipes, anything they scatter across the counters normally goes in the basket at night and in the morning. And then right when they leave for school, the basket goes under the sink. And yes, there's that little checkbox chart in my coloring book for kids because kids love to work towards that reward. And a weekly reward, it's usually nothing huge, maybe a trip to the gas station for an ice cream treat. It doesn't have to be extravagant. Kids need very little to be motivated, as long as they think it's fun and they're working towards a common goal. It's really, really important to be realistic with your expectations. What do buyers really care about? And I want to slow this down because this part really matters. When buyers tour your home, guess what? They know you have kids. They know that you're real people living real lives, and they don't want or expect perfection. But what they are going to notice are sticky countertops, a clothes explosion, toy avalanches, bathroom clutter, toothpaste in the sink. These are things that the buyers will remember, and not the fact that the kids exist. They want to see that the home is well cared for and that there's pride and ownership. And the little habits and tips and tricks that we just went over keep everything tidy without you being stressed out 24/7. Preparation is the key. Let's recap. You don't need that magazine picture perfect home. What you need is a manageable system. You need baskets, you need a timer, simple routines that are easy to manage. And you need to let your kids be part of the process, not the obstacle. Let them work with you towards that common goal of selling your house. Thank you for watching and good luck on your moving adventure. And if you're thinking about selling your home with kiddos and you want this process to feel a lot less chaotic, reach out. If you want those moving checklists that I was talking about, my kids' coloring book, and all of the tips and tricks and hacks I just mentioned, just message me. I'll send them over and help you get started.